Hello YouTube, this is GMR Railroad. We are at 844 is about to go around 4 curve, and just like on Saturday, she has to stop right here. As you may know from my video of the train ride, 844 has to deal with the bridge restriction right here at Coal Creek Bridge. They installed temporary false work under the bridge since Saturday, but because of damage to the bridge from spring flooding, they have to shore it up, and 844 has to go slow, and they might even have to uncouple her at the bridge and leapfrog her across. Let's see what happens right here. Okay, it looks like Ed is not going to risk it. He's stopping. You know what that means? They're going to have to uncouple her and leapfrog the engine across the bridge. Now that the engine is stopped, Jim Lance is getting off the engine, and he's going to go down to the diesel and pull the pin. And then they're going to have to leapfrog 844 across the bridge. They have temporary false work under there, but that is not going to be enough to hold up 844. Remember, the restriction on the bridge is 26,000 tons. 844 weighs 28. So they're going to have to uncouple her. First thing they have to remove before they move her across is they have to separate the water hoses and the oil hoses from the tender. Once those are disconnected, the next one that needs to be disconnected is the MU cable, and then finally the brakes. They're also starting up the diesel so they can push her across. Another place where they'll have to do this leapfrog operation is at Cache. They also have a bridge situation over at Ballard Reservoir outside of Cache, Utah, that they might have to leapfrog. Okay, they're now removing the air hoses. Ed will now begin the process of leapfrogging the engine across Clover Creek Bridge over here. Once 844 is across the bridge, the maintenance crew, which is on the other side of Fuller Curve, will move in, and then they'll take the bridge out of service and begin the process of repairing the bricks that are underneath. There's temporary falls work right there. But they still need to replace those bricks because they're old and flooding has taken some of them out. No, not this one is. Bottom one is. Oh, right. Okay, they're now pulling the pin. Okay, 844 is now disconnected and they're now beginning the leapfrog operation. Now that 844 is disconnected from the train, they're going to take her across first, and just like on Saturday, the diesels will then pull the cars across the bridge and also push water tender Jim Adams, which is over there. Once she's across the bridge, they'll reconnect 844 and then she'll highball all the way to Gooding. Easy does it, Ed. Easy does it. Ed's taking it slowly as he takes 844 across the Clover Creek Bridge. Spotters are underneath the bridge and on the sides of the bridge to make sure nothing goes wrong. Okay, the engine's across, the tender's almost across. Okay, 844 is now across the bridge. She'll now head over here to the 1500s East crossing, which is over here, where she'll stop, and then the diesel will fire up and move the cars across the bridge. Cars are lighter than 844, so they don't have the same restriction as 844 does as she goes across the bridge. There's the maintenance truck. Okay, the diesel's now fired up and they're getting ready to reconnect the cars. 844 is going to come over here to the crossing and stop, and then the diesel is going to come behind her. Okay, now they're bringing the diesels across. Okay, 844 is stopped. Now the diesel is going to come behind her and rear end her. To reattach 844 to her train, we're going to use that maintenance truck over there. Let's head over to the crossing. Okay, the engine's across, now the cars are across. The next phase of the operation is they need to reattach the train. Eight, 4 cars. Eight, 3.5 cars. Eight, 3 cars. 844, 2 cars. 844, 2.5 cars. 844, 1 long. 844, 1 car. Okay, they stopped so they could realign the knuckle. Then they're going to bring the train back together. 844 just gave the backup signal. That's 3 toots. Now she has to come back to hook up to her train. 30 feet, 20 feet, 10 feet, 5 feet, 4 feet, 3 feet, 2 feet, 1 foot, contact. 844 is reattached. Now they have to reconnect the MU cable, the air hoses, and also the hoses for the water and the oil. There's 1 toot that stopped. They're now in the process of reconnecting the air hoses, MU cables, and also the hoses for the water and oil. Okay, I can see they got 1. 7 more to go. That's the second one. Bruce Kurt is getting the 3rd and 4th ones. It's now testing the MU cable. The locomotive should now be under his command. Okay, they're now connecting the final 2 air hoses. Okay, 1 more air hose left, and they're connecting it right now. Okay, they're opening the angle cocks. Brakes are starting to release. Now they have to hook up the water hose and the oil hose. Ed is now pumping up the air. Dustin Barker right there. While they're hooking up the air hoses on the head end, another member of the crew is down by the 9374 checking the Fred. Okay, that's 2 toots. They got double zeros. Stress test is complete. Jim Lance up in the locomotive. They always have the air charged up and they'll be underway in a couple minutes. It is Austin. He's head back to the locomotive. Stop signal. It's now releasing the steam, and the high rail truck is getting off the rails. Okay, he just gave him the hand signal for the double zeros. And that was a signal right there for brake test. That's a stop signal. They're still testing the brakes. You're getting the signal to back up. Okay, brake test is almost complete. Okay, they have a good brake test. It's now pumping up the air. Okay, everything's good. Power crew's now hopping aboard the diesel. Now they're releasing the hand brakes. Still charging the air. Too long. Highball 8444. Here comes the international crossing signal. That's the way you're at it, Nancy. Come back next time. There goes 844. Next stop, Pocatello Yard. To 844, I bid farewell and goodbye and ask them to come back next time. Stay tuned to the ATV channel and the Aero channel for the continuation of the chase. Idaho Railfans signing off.